Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I purchased the 2021 MacBook Pro M1, I think it's Max, why I bought this laptop and how it's affected my creative process this far. For a large part of my creative journey, I felt pretty handicapped because I couldn't edit videos or photos on the go. Recently, after months of contemplating whether I should get the laptop or not, my wife finally urged me to just go ahead and do it because it would affect my productivity in a great way. So for several years, I had a 2015-inch MacBook Pro, and at the time that I purchased it, it was the most spec'd out version that you were allowed to purchase at the time. And so that was great. However, I started upgrading my cameras, and my new cameras required me to create proxies, and the workflow was just not very efficient or effective on that 2015-inch MacBook. So earlier last year, I actually got the 2020 Mac Mini with the M1 processor. And so I have a great computer when I'm at home to be able to edit my photos and videos. However, I've noticed that my productivity is better when I'm able to go out into a coffee shop or work on the go. But with me only having the Mac Mini M1, that was the only thing where I could actually edit like wedding videos or any sort of high-end video that required the 4K footage that I was processing. I could only do that on my Mac Mini here at home. And so I found myself every time I would want to go to a coffee shop and edit on the 2015-inch MacBook, I would have to constantly edit proxies like I said before, but I just started getting frustrated with the process on transcoding all of the footage into a smaller size in order to even edit the footage at a coffee shop. And so, I figured that it was an appropriate time to purchase the laptop, and I can confidently say that since I purchased a laptop, it was absolutely worth every penny. At the time of this recording, I actually spent upwards of $3,500 on the 2021 14-inch. I opted out of getting the 16-inch because I didn't feel like I needed it. The 15-inch that I had before was moderately. It was just kind of inconvenient to have such a large laptop. And so I just kind of wanted something that was the horsepower in the laptop. I wanted that to be good. And so with me having the M1 Mac Mini, I felt that my experience with the M1 Max on the laptop was going to be just as efficient. But I found that actually editing on the laptop is even more powerful than what I have on the Mac Mini, because I have 32 gigs of RAM in my 14-inch, whereas my Mac Mini only has 16 gigabytes of RAM. And this comes in handy when I'm constantly editing between Adobe Premiere, sometimes Photoshop, and even Lightroom. I'll sometimes throw all of those applications open at the same time. With 32 gigs of RAM, like I've never maxed out that. But on the Mac Mini, some of the applications would just get overwhelmed, but because of the processing power that it would require to have all of those apps open at the same time. So now I can confidently edit my 4K videos as well as photos anywhere I go, as long as I have my laptop, of course. And I've noticed that transferring files from my SD card straight out of the camera onto a hard drive is simultaneously just as fast on my laptop as it is on my Mac Mini. So part of this process, what I feel like I'm learning is that I don't like to buy the latest and greatest tech. However, I felt that it was time that having a 7-year-old laptop, it was appropriate for me to purchase the newest MacBook available on the market. And I do think that having this MacBook has effectively sped up my ability to edit videos. Like I said, I can edit anywhere on the go. And so when I'm traveling on a weekend, maybe I have a wedding somewhere, a couple hours away from the house, I don't have to worry about getting home to edit on the Mac Mini. I can now edit on the laptop anywhere I go. And for me, this is just a really big win because, it's going to increase my productivity being able to edit anywhere I go. So I hope you found this video helpful. Like I said, it's not about the specs. It's not necessarily even about the newest and latest, greatest laptop available. I think that just this experience for me purchasing something that is increasing my productivity has been helpful for me in my creative process. And I hope it does the same for you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.